What's dangerous is when the universe pick you and you put on the magic glasses. There's rules that go with them. You can never take them off. You never see things as they're supposed to be. You see things as they are. And you can never force nobody else to wear them.
Things I think while I lie awake and contemplate tonight are wearing me out. Well, maybe tomorrow the world will wake and get it right, but I have my doubts, yeah. During the day, well, I design machines of war that scream through the sky. 'Cause I, for one, I like to go to bed free at night under these stars and stripes. And I have my doubts that we're coming out. Yes, I have my doubts, and I have my doubts that we'll make it back out. Yes, I have my doubts, but they'll wind you up and pull the cord until you're spun right out. And I don't understand. Roll the dice and raise the price to feed the machine's mouth. Call it the progress of man. And I have my doubts that we're coming out. Yes, I have my doubts. And I have my doubts that we'll make it back out. I have my doubts, so I'll drink my stuff and raise some hell and shoot my guns to the end of my time. You can have the booze and go to hell and take the guns, but I know they won't be mine. I have my doubts. So we're all messed up and out of touch. Let's text someone who's in the other room. So don't wonder why we don't say hi or know anyone. I might as well move to the moon. So maybe I'm wrong. Well, I hope that I'm wrong. So maybe I'm wrong. Well, I hope that I'm wrong. Well, the things I think while I lie awake and contemplate at night.
Good afternoon. Hope everyone is doing well. I must say that I was actually pretty impressed with my buddy today. So he just got his VR headset, and when I only half-ass understand it myself, it's really hard for me to teach it to others. And so, it's been fun getting him to where he can get into the game itself. But we got into the game, and he knows how to fly, so that's not a big deal. Just a matter of telling him how to start the aircraft, what switches, knobs, all that stuff. Did all that, got all that, and he's still catching on to the order and stuff like that. Howdy, Leo. I hear you there. So I got in there, and again, we got him off the ground. He got to fly a little bit, got to see that, it's a bunch of fun. And I thought, well, what the hell, we're going to start him on weapons training. So met him down in the hangar and showed him what screens he needed in order to fire a radar type of missile. And so AIM 120Ds is what I was teaching him on. And I was shocked at how quickly he picked up on using the AIM 120s. In fact, he's pretty proficient at it. So now I can't wait. I ran out of time, a lot of craziness. My Sundays are like most people's Mondays. So hopefully tomorrow we get back at it, but we'll be back at it soon enough either way. And I'll start teaching them some of the other weapons. And it's cool because I could create my own server, and I could set it up with a password where only he could get in or whatever. Or public. I set up a public one today so other people could join and just fly around and shoot stuff. It was just target practice. Nothing would shoot back at you, but there would be plenty of planes and ground targets to shoot at. So just target practice. I didn't want there to be a threat. I just wanted him to be able to learn and at the same time actually effectively do something with his weapon systems so that he understands how to use them. So anyway, I was really impressed with how quick he picked up on the AIM 120s. So tomorrow we'll get some more air-to-air stuff and then start on the air-to-ground stuff. Fun game. So if you like virtual reality, VTOL VR, it's on Steam, and probably one of the funnest games I think I've ever played. Anyway, moving on from that. So we had some, I guess, I don't know if it was an accident. I'm not quite sure what happened. I really honestly have no clue of what happened. I can go to the post. Hang on. Man, there's, holy cow. There's people that have been asking to get into the group like crazy today, okay? Like crazy. And I have a feeling it's because of the video that I'm about to show you. Oh, there's a member reported content. Oh, yep, you gotta go. You gotta go, lady. Hang on. Remove post and ban author. That's it's a scam thing. But anyway, I'm looking back at the post to see if there's any more information that's on it. And and so that the comment on the page said, does anyone know if the woman involved in the crash slash brawl at the intersection by Walmart are okay? So apparently there was I guess an accident. I'm not sure. It's only a short video. I do have it for you, of course. You know I've got it for you. So this right here happened in the big old city of Highland, Illinois. It's a cat fight. I mean, cat fight out in front of the Walmarts in Highland today. So anyway, I couldn't resist. I could not resist. So, a little bit of good slap action going on there for a moment. And I have no idea who was getting the better of who or what was up, because too many car doors in the way. Looks like somebody was getting their beat on, though. I'm not sure which one was getting the beat on. Anyway, excitement today. Telling you, you never know. You never know. So anyway, aside from that, I want to address one other thing, and it's going to be a super quick, easy news night. I'm going to just go through headlines. Don't have any articles brought up. I've been bouncing around doing all kinds of stuff, including teaching a game. So I haven't really been in deep in the news today at all, to be honest. I've just posted the RT stuff. I hadn't even been over on more news, to be honest. But I do think it's important to go over this, and this really isn't. Folks, I just want you to do the smart thing. That's all. I want to empower you with correct information so that you can make better choices than other people that may be in the limelight much more, but definitely don't rank high on the intellect scale. And it bothers me that people are following their lead and they don't know where the hell they're going. And people that know the various different types of fields, regardless of what field it is, knows when somebody's absolutely full of shit, knows when somebody shouldn't be out there trying to teach people anything. Because if you're still so much of a student that you haven't really totally grasped the even the basics, then you probably shouldn't be teaching. I'm not saying you shouldn't be doing it. You absolutely should be doing it. You absolutely should be learning. But you probably shouldn't be trying to teach. A little bit of self-control, a little bit of self-discipline goes a long way. Goes a long way. So let's get into this. And again, regardless of who I may be referring to, it's not about him. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about you making better choices. So, been hearing now for the last week or two about the wonderment of the pinball preparedness solar system. And I learned more detail about it today than what I had any idea what he had going on. But I took the liberty to jot down just the things that he had said that he had bought. Okay? And I want to show you just how stupid going about it the way he did really is. I mean that. This isn't a stab at him. This is empowering you to be able to make a smarter decision than somebody that has no business getting on YouTube and telling anybody about creating power. So, let me show you this. You'll be shocked. I guarantee you'll be shocked. So, he did a video today. I would have to see what the name of it was again. He's a jackass. I can't even put up a thumbnail because he'll nail it for copyright strike, even though it's not a copyright strike. He's just that much of a pansy. Okay, let me click this. Let me see what the video is called. 1 week off grid, was going solar a smart decision? Okay, and I didn't watch the whole video or anything, but in the beginning of it, he runs through a list of stuff that he bought. Okay? And Friday, I just looked down and about died. Friday said his camera angles used to be so low it was like I was cheating on my husband. That's classic. Okay, so let me run you down just what he said that I caught that he said that he has bought. Now, mind you, he also talks about how some of it was given to him, and some of that equipment's like, what was it, $7,000 for that big ass EcoFlow unit? Well, it just so happens that I have EcoFlow page up. This one is what I was talking about. $5,799. Now, he said that unit was given to him. So I want to make it clear when I say this. I did not include that unit. $5,800 I did not include in the figures that I've got in my hand. I did not figure in. He said that he had an EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra, but that was given to him for test and review. Fair enough, okay. So I did not even include that into this price. Okay, that would be another, what was it, $5,800 that you should add to this number that I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I kind of actually should have, because it's part of his system. No, I only took note of what it is that he said that he had bought for his system. Nothing that was given to him. Okay? So I wanted to make sure I was clear on that. He said what he had bought was a Delta Pro. Those are running $2,999 right now. He said something about 4 extra Delta Pro batteries. Those are $1,999 a piece. So $2,000 a piece extra. He's got 4 of them. That comes out to $7,996. He said, I caught that he had 2 Delta 1300s. He may have more, but I caught that he had 2. That would be $899 a piece for a total of $1,798 in Delta 1300s. He said a Delta Pro Max, I believe. That is $1,599. And a smart panel is $999. So just those items, just the items I just read off to you, not including all the extras that he said that he was sent, which should technically be on this number too. It's not. But that comes out to $15,391. So out of his own pocket in his system, he has invested $15,391. And technically you would need to include the other stuff too. It's a lot of money. It's a whole lot of money. It's also something else. It's a whole lot of stupid. Really, totally, completely as dumb as you can get when it comes to doing a solar project. Dumb. Stupid dumb. Let me show you why. I've got proof. This is Renogy's website. Now, this particular item is out of stock at the moment. I don't know when they'll have it available. I'm sure that they will, because it's a popular item that they offer. It's the Renogy 2.5 kilowatt Advanced Plus kit. Okay? $8,799.99. So let's say $8,800. So you could damn near buy 2 of those just for what Pinball has personally put into his system. Now, if you included everything, including what Pinball was given, you could probably buy 3 of these systems. Well, what is it that what is these systems? What about it? Okay. Let's see. Communication. It has Wi-Fi. It's got Bluetooth. Touchscreen on it. Hang on, I'm getting to the nitty gritty. I figured they would have the voltages. That's weird. They don't have the voltages on that page. There we go. Here we go. That's it. They don't have all. It's up there. It's in a different place. Do 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 do. Well, I was hoping they have easier specs for it, for like the input and the output. Hang on, let me I'm sure they do. This is the main thing I was wanting to know about, was the power box. So you're going to get, I believe it's 2 of the batteries, 50 amp hour, 48 volt batteries. I don't know how many panels. I guess that's the whole system. So there's 2 batteries that you get with this system. A 500,000 watt Lycan power box. That's going to be your output, okay? Or your I believe that everything goes into here, okay? So you're going to power. I don't know what kind of connectors it's going to have on it for plugging into your home. Downloads. I was wanting. I don't know why I can't find more information. Oh, here's the box. Right here's the box. That's what I wanted the information on. So this will have everything, I'm sure, here. See the specs, does it? Yes. I don't know why they don't have all this over there on the other one. Okay. So this is what I was looking for. This is just the box. Rated output power 3,500 watts. Okay, that's going to be your continuous with a peak of 7,000 watts. Okay, and it's just 120 volts. It's not going to have 240 volts. It doesn't have that. This is your power input that you can put into it. You could put 20 amps of regular household current into it to charge it. But you're going to be interested, what you really need to be concerned with is your input, which is 4,400 watts or 100 amps, okay? So that's good. That is good. 3,500 watts output is nothing to sneeze at. That is a fair amount that you can run quite a bit with. Again, is it a 240 volt system? No, it's not. But it's a damn sight better than what you're getting with a quote unquote solar generator. Okay, that's the whole thing. And then when you consider the other part of the equation here, okay, you get is it 2,500? I think it's 2,500 watts of solar panels in this kit. Okay. I mean, what? That's right. Those specs weren't in there. You get 2,500 watts of panels in this kit. That's in the kit. That's in the kit. Okay. We didn't talk nothing about panels when I mentioned the stuff that Pinball Preparedness said he bought. We didn't talk nothing about panels when I took on this information. And you're talking 2,500 watts of panels right there. A pretty beefy power inverter with a built-in solar charge controller. Yeah. And then you've got 48 volt, 50 amp hour batteries. So you absolutely could add more batteries to the system if you would like. I am sure that there are ways that you could phase it to where, in other words, you could use multiple boxes. They may be set up to do that. They may have a way that you can hook multiple boxes up together and be able to hook them all into one main output. Also, they may be able to be used in a manner to where you could use two of them for 240 volt purposes. I don't know. Either way, you would have to look into that. But the last thing that you want to do is go sink in a ton of money into these solar generators. It's the dumbest idea. If you're trying to power your home, don't do it with solar generators. Those are for camping. Those are for kind of emergency type of use kind of stuff. Leave those big ass boxes alone. I've said it many, many times. Don't fall for that nonsense. I really honestly, I don't think it's really wise to go much over about a 1300. And I'm me, okay? I'm just me. This is a Delta 1300. This is the biggest unit that we've got. And this is a Delta 1300, $899. Okay, it's got a 1,260 watt hour capacity and 1,800 watts. That's continuous power, by the way, for the output. It's a pretty badass little box. I would not buy a box bigger than this. No. If I needed to go bigger than this, I would build a system. I would build the system. Let me say that again. If I needed bigger than this, I would build the system. I know it's not as impressive to your buddies. I know that but there comes a time when you have to stop worrying so much about the wow factor. My dad taught me that Chrome don't get you home. And that's a fact. It doesn't. Chrome does not get you home. It doesn't matter how much Chrome, how clean your Chrome is you have on your car. If the engine's crap, you're probably going to be walking. There is a ton of reasons why, especially on a larger system, you want to build it versus using a solar generator. A ton of reasons. For one, it separates everything. Separates your solar... Well, in the case of that Renogy, it wouldn't separate your solar charge controller and your inverter because they're in the same box. But it separates your batteries. It separates, all the other components so that if need be, they could be replaced separately. That's the problem with those solar generators, if you will. They're all in one unit. If one part of it fails, well, the whole box is crap. So you do you, boo. But I just wanted to give you the numbers on that. There are people that could screw up a wet dream. And why on earth they get on YouTube and try to teach the world on how to do stuff that they don't even understand themselves is beyond me. But I'm not like most people. I don't tick the same way as most people do. I don't get my jollies off on the same things that most people do. So I don't know. I don't have answers on that stuff. I don't know why people feel a need. Yeah, if I can't actually be a benefit to you with trying to teach you about something, I'm not going to bother. It's not about a oh looky at me thing. I want to empower people. That's all. I don't want to be in control of people. I don't want to lead people. I want to empower. I want people to lead themselves. I want to show them how they can lead themselves. Because to me, that is what it is to build strong community, build strong people around you, empower people. Don't tear them down. Makes no sense. Well, you tear down pinball. Do you know why I tear down pinball? Because that's all he does is tear down people. That's all he does. He tears down people and gives them no opportunity to respond. Totally gaslights people. And that's a weak, disgusting piece of crap. So yeah, I'm gonna come out after that. It would have been, I wouldn't even started on it if he wouldn't have called me stupid for, again, making a smart decision about solar. Called me stupid for it because he didn't know better. It is what it is. Sometimes you shouldn't just run around calling everybody stupid because they say something that you don't want to hear or don't like. That doesn't make them stupid. That doesn't make them bad. I don't know. I don't get it. I do not get this skinny jean wearing weak ass society that we've got today. Don't get it. Let's see. Oh, the Victron? Yeah, they do make good solar controllers. They make damn good solar controllers. Yep. I mean, there's several good brands. Renogy's definitely not a top tier brand. Renogy's more of a budget brand. That's why I give Renogy out. You go with something like a Midnight Solar Classic. That's a really nice solar charge controller. I mean, there's several out there. Ames makes really good power inverters. One company is all I gave. I mean, Ames is another one that, people could look at. They've got all kinds of goodies. Oops. Off-grid inverters, 10,000 watt modified sine wave for $1,300. Well, just under. 1,000 watt pure sine wave, 8,500 or 857. What the hell am I thinking? I was looking for a bigger. Here's a 10,000 watt pure sine wave. This is 240 volts AC, split phase output, right? $3,782. So this is what this is. Here you go, 240, right here, and it's a 10,000 watt system, right? You charge that with a solar charge controller, right? And you're gonna want something a little stout. Go with their big 100 amp unit here, right? $539, 100 amp solar charge controller, good for 12, 24, 36, or 48 volts. It's MPPT. Pair that up with the 10,000 watt pure sine wave inverter charger, right? That says inverter charger. I think though that means battery. I don't think that means. AC input. Yeah, that's not talking solar. So you would need this. So say $3,800. Say another $600 on it. So what? We're looking at $4,400, something like that. $4,400 without batteries. And then you need batteries, right? They've got batteries. They've got lots of batteries. Here's a 200 amp hour 12 volt battery, lithium or LiPo 4, $749. So if you went with a 48 volt system, you'd need 4 of those just off the top. So 4 times 8, so say $3,200. So just to get your system going without the panels, let's see, $3,200. 3,200. We'll say we'll just say 4 on that, and I got rid of the other screen. Okay, so under $8,000, you're talking a 10,000 watt pure sine wave system with 240 split phase output. Okay, with that, okay, 100 amp solar charge capability, and that would be 200 amp hours worth of battery power. So that's what I'm saying. And you could afford 2 of those systems like that, which you wouldn't want to do, but you could afford 2 of those systems like that just for what Pinball paid for out of his pocket for his system. And that's not his entire system, because the bulk of, well, I won't say the bulk, but a good part of the cost of his system was given to him. So don't do it that way. That is the most nonsensical, dumbass thing to do. Don't do what Pinball did. That is the dumbest way to do solar. So just don't. Don't do it that way. I beg you. It's just not smart. And when it comes to those batteries, you could add another set, and instead of building 2, you could buy, instead of 4 batteries, buy 8 batteries, right? And then you're talking 400 amp hours worth of capacity, and you could keep building if you wanted. Here's big ass batteries here, 400 amp, 200 amp, 48 volt. Anyway, just trying to show you a way to do it that makes more sense. I assume I'm still putting out. I got a little spinny wheel over here, so I'm assuming I'm a putting out. Yep, I'm a putting out. Okay. Guess I'll bring you on over. We'll read some headlines and run out the door. Yeah, that's like I'm only 3 inches, 3 inches long from the ground. No, your place is 900 square feet. Ours is like half of that. Like less than half of that. All right. Read through the headlines and run out of here. Some EU states will still consider Russia a good friend, says Burrell. Australian police kill radicalized teen knifeman. Multiple bomb threats reported at NYC synagogues, says officials. Sanctions on Russia adding to Boeing's woes, says Wall Street Journal. Macron warns about Russian missiles in the defeated Ukraine. Russian troops capture another key Donbass stronghold, says Ministry of Defense. Ukraine to introduce extra university exam to expose draft dodgers, says media. Israeli government shuts down broadcaster Al Jazeera. Israel ready for temporary truce with Hamas, says Netanyahu. Japan upset over Biden's xenophobia claims, says media. Trump compares Biden administration to Nazis. Ukraine could request Western military intervention. Ukraine's creditors want their money back, says Wall Street Journal. Uh-oh. Moscow ridicules Zelensky's claim about God in Ukraine, which that'd be a couple headlines up. No Saudi defense pact without Israel deal, says White House. EU nation wants to ban Russian diplomats from traveling across the bloc. Here's the statement. Ukrainians are God's chosen people, says Zelensky. Wonder how Israel feels about that. U.S. froze military aid shipment to Israel, says Axios. Cancer, I want you to pay attention to this headline because it's coming back to haunt us, I guarantee you. Cancer is our new COVID, says Pfizer CEO. Let me repeat that just to make sure you get it. Cancer is our new COVID, says Pfizer CEO. So you can expect to hear more about that in the future. Over and over and over and over again. Israel shuts down Gaza border crossing after Hamas attack. And that is it. That is it. But it's a Sunday. I am going to get the heck out of here and relax. I'm actually looking forward to playing a little VTOL VR tomorrow. I need to get some more of the spring cleaning done. Gonna be back and forth doing a little bit of both. And got about half the spring cleaning done, really. I've got up here pretty well done. I just got to go back and finish in the back and then polish everything off. But not bad or anything like that. Just bouncing around doing all kinds of different stuff. I hear you there on the fish game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, my buddy Charles loves VR. He tried it. His cousin had a headset, and he tried it, and that was all it took was him trying it. He was like, now I know what you mean. I'm like, uh-huh. Anyway, I am out of here. I hope you all have a good evening. God willing, I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do it again. So thanks for coming. As always, God bless you. We love you. Be one with your spirit, and shalom.